In the last video that I made, I mentioned that I heard the voice of God in my head say, "I like you, Anne." I know that God is love and God is love everywhere. But I can only experience something to the degree that I believe it. That's called mental equivalent. So if the most that I believe about myself is that I'm likable, that's it. That's the extent of the feeling that I'll receive. I'm still working very hard at nighttime researching Michael Jackson. And actually, the other night I was watching that crime story with Aphrodite Jones, and it was on Discovery Investigation. And there was a woman named Pearl Jr., and I'm not quite sure what her whole part in it was. I haven't watched the whole thing. But she mentioned that she was a Michael Jacksonologist, which is basically what I think I'm becoming. Because there just are so many conflicting stories in his life and in his death that it's just hot flash. Hot flash. You'll see me break out into a little bit of a flush here. Okay, interestingly enough, two of my favorite artists were Woody Allen and David Bowie, while I was not being affected by Michael Jackson's music at all. And yet, Michael Jackson was hanging out with Woody Allen at Studio 54. And I think it was in the 70s, maybe, where Michael Jackson went and saw David Bowie in Los Angeles at a concert. He was backstage, and David Bowie actually did this movement where it was the moonwalk, only thing it was in one place. He didn't travel the stage. David Bowie had studied mime under Marcel Marceau's teacher. So it's very similar to a mime move, only thing Michael Jackson perfected it and made it his trademark. I'm not saying that he got the moonwalk from David Bowie. I realize I've read the stories where he got it from street kids. Interesting little stories that I'm finding out. I mean, he's hanging with the people who were my heroes, and I wasn't, again, I'm not going to say I wasn't aware of Michael Jackson. How could you not be? But I just didn't get his whole appeal. I didn't get his music, most of all. I didn't get his style. I didn't get his attention that he was getting. I just didn't get any of it back then. I really don't know what's changed. What changed about me?